I decided in 2021 that I had to do something about my downspouts getting clogged up all the time. I live in a pine needle haven, you know, old growth pine trees and so forth. And so I had to do something. I mean, the whole area is just an old suburb, and, you know, we're kind of out in the country. So basically it was on to leaf filter. I had seen their ads, and the no pine needles thing jumped right out. And okay, I'm a veteran, so why don't I try it? And so, after I bought in, they came out and installed it and so forth. And during the first rain, I started hearing some sort of water splashing noise. And for a moment, I couldn't figure it out, and then finally I looked out the front door and it was literally right there. I'm like, what? And so when the rain ended, I got out the ladder. Leaf filter makes a big deal out of staying off the ladder. John, don't go up the ladder. I'm sure you've heard it. Anyway, I get out the ladder and I find out the pine needles are stuck, you know, on the top of the gutter and not allowing the water to get through. So I call and nothing. I write a letter, and then another, and then another, and finally the boss calls. He gets mad at me and swears they'll blow off in the next wind. Okay. Anyway, when I had complained before and they had come out and cleaned it off, and then I complained again, you know, with the service manager, Tanya, they came out and they put up these guards. And they were supposed to, actually, I don't know what the heck they were supposed to do, because of course this is what they did. Why? Mystery. Well, no. The reason, of course, is because all the shields do is push the water in a different direction, because they do nothing about the problem, pine needle accumulation. So now, nothing has changed. I complain, and when they come out again, the installation boss, Garrett, takes one look and says, I know what the problem is. They weren't installed right. They're not low enough. So let's get it fixed. And Tanya tries to get something going, but it's a particularly wet summer, and I'm not the only one with a problem. I know they're busy, and so I just keep trying to get them to do what they say they're going to do. Anyway, eventually they send another guy out. A new guy comes up from South Carolina and takes the gutters down, leaves them in the carport overnight, and says he won't be back. So another guy comes out the next day and lowers the whole side panel. Now you can see there's some real craftsmanship going on here, don't you think? Anyway, the bottom line is he didn't do a thing with the corner, and that's where everyone agreed the problem was. Well, anyway, you know, after all this, I cut bait, and they never tried to make it right. And since the lifetime warranty is good only if the gutters or the downspouts clog, which they're not going to do if no water gets through, I'm screwed. About a year later, I get a notice that I can be part of a class action suit filed against them for accumulation on top. I didn't participate because I didn't want any more nonsense, and because all you could get was $200 for cleaning for a couple visits. So what's that going to do for me? The bottom line is if you have an excessive amount of pine needles, I would not recommend leaf filter. I don't know about the rest of it, leaves and stuff, and I'm not talking about that. But I know about pine needles, and this isn't the answer. Now, I'm not sure what is, but this isn't it. Regardless, best of luck to you, and thanks for watching.